How about I show you trade setups to take today to pass your prop firm accounts, or to make money in your challenge accounts, or to make money even in your funded accounts, or even to grow your personal account. How about I take you through the charts, show you these trade setups, and you then do your thing the way it pleases you? Would that interest you? If that would interest you, then I would like to tell you that I do this every single day on this channel, and London section actually is when I am keen to upload this as early as possible, so you can take advantage of the knowledge I share to prepare yourself ahead of the day. And if this also sounds like what you want to see repeatedly every day, then do well to subscribe to the channel. And again, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave your comments, thoughts, questions, suggestions, whatever it is, in the comment section below, as I will do my best to attend to each and every one of them as long as I get the chance. So if you want to know what the market holds for you today, then join me as I walk you through every step of the way, and hopefully you make some money today. That's if you follow the rules anyways. Again, this video is for educational purpose, to give you knowledge and understanding so you can make better decisions based on the way you trade. Every single thing you see here is the way I trade myself, but again, you don't have to take everything I say here. Okay, make sure you do your own further research. Make sure you get the services of a financial advisor who is certified, of course, if you need one, and then do your further research before you consider anything I say here. But everything I say here are pretty much the way I trade. If that interests you, then let me walk you through. Let's start with Euro USD. So if you've been following me, you would understand that I said we could have this correction here before we go up. And the question is, have we gotten the correction? Maybe we have. I'm sorry. Another question is, can this come down some more? Of course it can. So am I confusing you? No. So what should you really look out for? Now you've missed this trade already. You've missed this. I was selling this, sold it from here yesterday. I just closed it a while ago, sold it from here yesterday. And while I was going to bed, I put my stop loss to break even. Came up, was pulling back. This pullback seemed like a correction into this, so I just had to close it some minutes ago, and then it did this. Okay, so I'm not surprised it did that, because I knew this most likely, but I didn't want to buy it because this could end up being this. Okay, well, we'll get this back, and then we can go, well, we'll end up with something like this. Okay, so that's why I didn't want to jump into the buys. But did I know it was going up? Of course I knew. And that's how you select your trades. You don't jump into everything that seems to be buying or selling, because you could get yourself hurt. So it's better you trade from a point of knowledge other than trading from a point of emotion, where FOMO and every other thing becloud your sense of rational decision and judgment on the chart. Okay, where every candle that ticks up or down makes you feel like you're losing a lot of money or opportunities. All right, so that is it. So let's see if this goes up from here or not. If it goes up from here, I would actually be waiting for another correction to buy it. Okay, because this could end up becoming a correction to still go down. If you take a look at this move coming down, this is not going sharp, so it could end up becoming a correction here that will still come down. All right, so that's why you have to be skeptical in buying it unless it gives you a solid proof that it is going up. You can buy it. And then mind you that we could also be coming for this stop again, so you never can tell. That's why I said allow it to break out of this, makes another correction, then you know, okay, we could be going up some more. Other than that, this could end up becoming correction to go down some more, especially when we have this here that looks like it's a part of whatever is happening here. So we might end up seeing this coming down some more. Okay, so keep your eyes on this one and don't jump into the trades. GBP USD, and from the look of things, you can see that this one also might just be in this correction. Okay, so we got this, we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. This could come down here, go back up, do this. So we could end up staying here for the rest of today. All right, so keep your eyes on this one as well. Again, this can also be that we just completed this correction. Can also be all we have here, and we're just going up for this, and after that it comes down. Right, so keep your eyes also on this one as well. Again, remember we have this move, so I wouldn't be surprised also if this comes for that move before we come down. Okay, but I'm not really interested in this buy. I'm interested in the sales more than the buys. Take note of that. And for NZD-USD, remember I told you yesterday, if you've been following my videos, I told you we could end up having this here, which is one option. It could also be that we are having this here, which is another option. Now this option is already ruled out. All right, I was selling this yesterday, so while I was going to bed, I put it at break even and it took me out, and that's okay. So I didn't want to jump into the buys as yet, and I'm going to maybe let this pull back here, or let it go far, some more pullback, but we might just be going for this move. That's if this is not this. Okay, so we might just be going for that move, and all we have in the middle is this correction here. This is the move for this, and we're just coming for this. Could be possible before we start seeing this, but whatever happens, whether we're going for this now, come down and go back for this later on, or we are coming directly for this, doesn't really matter. I'm waiting for this sell to come. Okay, that's it for NZD-USD. So don't rush into this buy, because it might not really go far before it starts dropping. Right, AUD-USD, and this is the one I think is making this correction here, and you might see something like this at the end of the day, which still comes down. Let's just keep an eye on it. It could also be that it does this and does this, so you never can tell. We still have this move here, remember? So, and this one broke this low, so we could just have 1, 2, 3, and we're coming for this after all. So keep your eyes on this one as well, and of course you know that this might not go far before we start seeing it pull back for this. Keep that in mind, and if you for any reason see it do this, don't panic that you've missed a trade, okay? Because it could also pull back and give you losses. US card. So earlier this morning I saw this, I knew it was forming this, but I wouldn't want to jump into this sell because this is very corrective, and before I sell this, I would want it to make a correction like this or something like this before I consider selling it. All right, for now I still think this can take off any moment from now on the top, so keep your eyes on this one, and know that if you're selling this, know that it might not go far before it turns. And look at it, every time they break the low, they turn. 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 This one could break the low and totally turn for the upside and take you out on stop loss. Okay, so be mindful of this one as well. The general trend, remember, is upwards, and before you sell, make sure you have your good correction, which of course I am going to wait for it to correct, break out of this before I sell, or make a bigger flat here before I consider selling. Other than that, I'm looking forward to an impulse correction, and then I'll buy it. And then this also could end up becoming a correction here, so keep that also in mind. USDJPY has been coming down really fast and might just be coming down some more. Okay, so I really missed this move yesterday because I was waiting for this to break out of here, give me this before I sell. It fell short, and I woke up this morning though to see it somewhere around here. So it's already gone, and that's okay. I don't want to jump in because it could easily turn any moment from now. And if you've been following me, you can remember I told you we might just be getting this move, and seems it is happening. This, remember, go back and watch my videos. Told you we might just be getting this move. And when it was going up, I followed it, analyzed all these things, and told you that I am still anticipating for this move to come. Something needs to come and complete this move before we start going back up. And it seems this is it. Okay, so just keep your eyes on it and wait for it could come a little bit lower, but then remember the trend is upwards, and don't miss any opportunity that clearly presents itself to be going up. Okay, that is it for USD JPY. And before you sell, make sure you have a good amount of correction that proves to you that this thing will continue going down before you sell. Other than that, this thing can turn any moment from now. So that is it for USD JPY. USD CHF coming down some more. Saw it this morning but didn't want to really sell it. Yeah, even though I said if it breaks this low, which is this line, and forms a correction, that I'm going to sell. But it ended up acting weird here, where this could be the correction, this could be the low, and this could be another correction to come down. So that's why I didn't want to jump into this sell, right? But it's coming down pretty much, and the move might just be fast, so I wouldn't jump into the sales right now. Wouldn't jump into the sales. I would rather wait for it to make a smaller correction before I jump in, proving to me that it will continue. All right, that is it for USD CHF. And let me add a bit of, or maybe all the JPY pairs. So this might just be targeting this low before we start seeing it. So don't rush into the sales. And if you've been following me, of course, I told you we're going to get this move, which I was hoping to be this, but it ended up becoming another correction to go up. So where we now have an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction, and then we'll get another impulse. After that, what we will get is we're going to come down for this, and that move is going to be sharp. All right, before we go back up. So keep your eyes on this one, guys. We could come a bit lower than this. We could come a bit lower than this. Could come a bit lower, but then keep your eyes on this move and keep your eyes on that one. But if for any reason this thing forms another correction here, if for any reason it forms another flat here, I'm going to sell it, because this could be all the correction you get, and we're just maybe coming down for that move to break this low again. So if I see a correction here, I'm going to sell it. All right, so that is what you should be looking out for on GBP JPY. AUD JPY still coming down, and could be for this move. Remember, I told you we are going to get that move, even though it is not coming down as sharp as I wanted it to. But remember, we have a correction here, so who says we can't get a correction in this move too, coming down? So after this, we have this to make, remember. And if you take a look at the bigger picture, which is the 4 hour, you can see that we're making this for this, and hopefully after that we'll get this back. So your immediate trade here is that for you to sell, you either need to allow this thing pull back for this, or allow it make a correction here before you sell. From the 1 hour correction, actually allow it to make 1 hour correction before you sell. Okay, don't just jump in, because this can also be all we get here, and voila, it goes back up. So before you sell, make sure you're getting a clear confirmation, okay, and make sure you're making rational decisions that wouldn't hurt you or hurt your account. So I'm looking forward to seeing this come here, and maybe from the 15 or 5 minutes gives an impulse, gives a correction, then I'll look forward to sell it. All right, that's your trade. Now, other than that, wait for a correction here, 1 hour correction before you sell. That's it for AUD JPY. Euro JPY should also be coming down, and I might be looking forward to having this. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so I'll patiently wait for that. If I see this move up, wait for an impulse and a correction to sell. And this one is kind of making a huge flat. So if you go to the 5 minutes, you could get a good trade from here. So once it makes this impulse, makes a correction, I would consider buying this for this. Then I will look for the sell. So once it comes to this stop, somewhere around here, I'll take profit. Somewhere around 1614, 400, I will take profit and look for the sell opportunities. So keep your eyes on this one. This could be a trade you could get any moment from now. All right, let's go to NZD JPY, where it's already formed this correction and getting ready for the sell. So this could end up staying here for more time, forming this complete before it does this. So keep a close eye on this one, because this one is really getting ready, but might just stay here and wait for the others to do what they have to do before it joins them to come down at the same time. So that is it. And this is the 5 minutes time frame. So let me take it back to the 1 hour time frame. And you can see for NZD, I don't know if we should take this as a contracting flat and take this as a top, and we're now coming back for this. More than 80% of the moves or the patterns are not perfect. They are just going to confuse you as they go along, but let me just leave it the way it is right now. The immediate trade is that we might come down a little bit more. Okay, so keep your eyes on that one and don't risk a lot, because we could break this thing slightly and go back. But keep your eyes on this one. CAD JPY, this one is the one that came down. Saw this yesterday, didn't want to jump in because he already broke this low, and I was looking forward to this move happening. Okay, I was thinking this was this, which was one option. Went up here, came here, and at a point I said we could also be looking at this as a correction on its own, where all we have is this, make a correction, this, and this becomes another correction that will come here, do this and go back up before we eventually get this. Okay, but seems that's not what we are getting, and seems we are already getting this move as it is coming down. So let us now reanalyze. Come on, let us now reanalyze the charts. Let us now reanalyze the chart. This I will still leave as an expanding flat. So we have this impulse, we have this correction, we have this impulse. Could this be this? and this, and we're having this. Could it be that? Could be. I think this is an impulse, a correction. An impulse, a correction, and we're going to get an impulse. So we leave it at this. We leave it at this. An impulse, a correction. An impulse, a correction, and we're going to get an impulse. So this move is coming for this. So in that case, we are going to reanalyze this. This becomes this. Take this out. This becomes this. Take this out. This becomes this. Okay? So we have an impulse. We have an impulse. We have this correction. We got this impulse. So this becomes another correction within this impulse. Bring this slower here. So that becomes, take this out, take this out. So yeah, this becomes it. This becomes it. And if you go back to all my videos on JPY pairs, you would see I always say I am expecting this sharp move back. Come on, what did I take? I'm expecting this sharp move back at any point. So seems we are really coming for that move, but then don't miss the up move. So we have an impulse, we have a correction, we have an impulse, we have a correction, or we are having a correction that will soon be completed, and we should have an impulse back. And if you go to the 4 hours, you can see that this is a corrective move, and we need to go up after this, and we might even come down for this, go up again. And if you take a look at the bigger picture, we might just be in a very long correction there. Okay, so we might just be in this very correction where after this goes back up, comes back for this, then we can go up. So keep your eyes on this one as well. All right, let's put it like this for now. Keep your eyes on this one. So let's go back to the 1 hour. Seems the chart is moving very fast. Allow it to make another correction. Don't jump in. Allow it to make another correction for you sell. Okay, don't jump in because it could start doing this, and this will take a lot of time before it does this, and obviously will take you out on your stop loss. So CHF JPY also coming down, and this is the only one that broke this low amongst all of them. This is the only one that broke this low. So this is the low, and this is all the correction. So this is a move on its own, not really attached to something that happened in the past year. So we got this, we got this, we got this, we're getting this. Okay, we could be coming for this, but this looks very corrective, like it will do this and come back for this. So this one again is the one that is pretty much not clear enough as to what it is doing right now. All right, so let's keep our eyes on it. we still have this. We're getting this. After that, we'll get this. We're still going to come down for this. So like all of them, we have this big move in the future to make. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go back and get this at the end of the day. So keep your eyes on this one as well, because the move here may be coming anytime soon. All right, let's go back to the forward and see what it looks like over there. Okay, so the 4 hours, it's coming down. Could come down some more, but wait for a correction before you sell. The correction will confirm that the move is really going to go a lot more down. Okay, wait for that correction before you sell. Wait for it to come, or this even to come before you sell. All right, that is another long one here. If there is any other instrument you trade, just let me know and you can request for the analysis and I can do that for you. But with that, we've come to the end of this recording. Thank you for staying around and thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of trading opportunities and making money. Of course, what you don't need is wish. What you need is knowledge. So, but I wish you good luck, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.